guys, welcome to Fresh Talk Media. Today we have an important issue to talk about with our political analyst, Mr. Clem, who has been with us in the building. Mr. Clem, happy to have you around.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for coming. So without wasting any much of your time, we are diving straight to the topic for today. Mr. Clem, what do you have to say about the current Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, who have urged the former legislators and lawmakers to give Tinubu, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, their full support for the next coming 2027 election, that he should remain in power. Power needs to remain in the South, that President Tinubu will do more and do better in the next 4 years. What do you think about this statement that he has made?
Thank you for having me, Jen. The Chief of Staff of Mr. President, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, is a very, 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 very smart guy. I'm going to give it to him. I've been watching him, following him during the time of his National Assembly days.
Absolutely.
From ACN and the rest of them, becoming a minority leader, becoming a majority leader, becoming a speaker, and so on and so forth. He's a smart guy. Right now, he's the Chief of Staff to the President. But what you need to understand is this. The presidency, which he is a very, very, very head of them, they are playing politics so early. They started it too soon. And why they started it too soon, I don't know what they think of. For him to call his legislators, former legislators, that they should support Mr. President and give him a second tenure, that he will do better, power must remain in the South, and President Tinubu should be allowed to complete his 8 years. He was a lawmaker, he was a speaker. They made these laws. There was no law that permitted President Tinubu power to do 8 years at a row.
It's a 4 years.
It's a 4 years tenure. It's a 4 years, one tenure of 4 years.
And the second tenure should be at the discretion of the people.
Yes. After his first tenure, which he is governing right now, at the end of it, 2027, he is of the right to contest if he wants to.
Okay.
He has made intention he wants to recontest, which is what he's trying to do.
Okay.
Then he left for Nigerians to decide if he has done well.
To give him
another mandate of 4 years.
Okay.
Because if you have promised you are going to do ABCD in your first tenure, and the 2 years is gone, you are now into your third year. You have not done them. Fourth year, after the third year, there will be no anything like governance anymore. It's all about politics. Okay. So right now, he cannot be able to boast, see, this is what I promised you guys, this is what I have done.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, the way I understand politics, when you are doing your first time, you're supposed to do work extra mind. Do everything possibly to convince people that you are capable of doing this job. So at the time of your campaigning for the second tenure, your job will be the one to be campaigning for you. People that are supposed to be lambasting, informing people, clamoring for votes left and right, maybe P2B, Atiku, other people who are not in power, who have not been to power as you are now. Okay. But you are the sitting president. The way I see it, Mr. President has supposed to have done a very massive job.
And his job should have been.
And the job will be the one that will be speaking for himself. Okay. It's no issue of calling people. Have you heard Peter, this guy from Abia State, Alex Oti, campaigning, telling people that he wants to go for second tenure? He's not doing that. Abians are the ones telling him that we want you back.
To continue
a good job. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Okay.
You don't need to be started as a sitting president or as a sitting governor, campaigning, telling people, vote for me, no vote for me, calling group of people. See it as necessary. What is most necessary here is for the president to do a job that will be able to speak for himself. By the time he don't even need to be talking about vote for me or no vote for me. He's supposed to be focusing very much on the project he's doing in Nigeria. And the promises he made to Nigerians. So that he will be holding his pamphlet like this. I will tell you, they say, hey, the day I went to Kaduna, the day I went to Enugu, the day I went to Bauchi, the day I went to Ogun. These are the promises I made. Have I fulfilled it or not? The people will say, yes, you have done it. Say, this is your time to reward me. You cannot bring your template. At the end of the day, you don't have anything to prove.
For sure.
To show on it. And you're coming to tell us to reward you again that the power must remain in the South. Is it hereditary? The answer is no.
So are you trying
The
to
power
say,
must remain in the Mr. President must complete his 8 years. He's not a monarchy.
are you
He's
trying
a
to
constitutional
say
right.
that the president does not have any evidence to show the people to give him that second mandate?
I cannot say yes, I cannot say no, because my opinion is my personal opinion. Okay, it's blessing for me. The way I understand his leadership and his administration may be different from the way you yourself understand and seeing it. As far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of hunger in the land.
That's right.
As far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of hardship.
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned, there's a lot of insecurity and injustice in the land.
Absolutely.
If you hear about the Northerners talking about marginalization, what are the Southeasterners telling you? The Southeasterners, their own is that they just look like they are used to marginalization. Because President Buhari came here, he did all kinds of stuff. He neglected the Southeast in a way that nobody was even talking about them, giving them appointments or anything. And President Tinubu came, he started and continued from there. But I don't blame him. During his campaign, he said he's going to start from where President Buhari stopped. And that's exactly what he did. The impunity is keep on going.
That's right.
The IGP tenure is over, but instead of IGP to go, he extended the tenure of the IGP indefinitely.
That's right.
The same thing is going on in the custom. The same thing is going on in custom. The same thing is going on in immigration. You now ask yourself, does it mean that we don't have competent people in other southern Nigeria? Don't we have competent people in the northern Nigeria that can man all these offices? We need to trust ourselves and trust this nation. That is not issue of tribe. It's not issue of religion. It's not going to do us anything. It's not going to do us any good. What does it have to show at the end of his tenure? The answer is nothing. Nigerians are lambasting, cry. Immediately he left office, Nigerians, they were just dumbfounded because they have nothing to show, nothing to prove. They were poor. More than how they were before he came into power. And President Tinubu came in and he started the same thing.
So what are you now trying? Are you trying to say that the chief of staff he's not supposed to give the current president support? He's not supposed to urge people.
No, if you watch my statement, I told you that he's a smart dude. He's a smart guy. He is doing what he's supposed to do. He must
support to his master?
Yes, to his master. He must support his master. If you are the chief of staff, that's a very big role. So he would do anything possible to make sure that he remain in a villa. So
are you trying to say that he's just trying to be selfish?
I cannot call it selfish. I cannot call it selfish because I use the word selfish in this regard.
So what is he trying to do?
Why he's a politician, okay? He's a politician.
He's trying to remain in power as well.
Trying to remain in power. Very good. He's a politician trying to remain in power. Okay. As he is working hard to make sure that his master remain in power, that he's working for his own.
Okay.
Because if President Tinubu is being re-elected, then he is very much assured that President Tinubu will reappoint him again as a chief of staff. Okay. So every person around the president are doing something to make sure that they return the government.
Their positions.
They return their positions. It's up to Nigerians. Because all these things they are talking about arrangement and not arrangement. No. They need to be emphasizing more on where are they interested to see the president back to power or not?
So are you trying to say the way the president is concerned and being worried of not being taken out of power?
Yeah.
His chief of staff, his advisors, the people around him are also worried.
They are very, very worried because, in fact, they are worried. I tell you for free, they are very worried. In fact, they may be worried than the president because the president is the person that is keeping them.
Okay.
If he loses his job today, they will all be gone. Yes, if P2B managed to win the election, there's no way he's going to return them. He will have his own team coming with him. So what they are trying to do is to make sure that they return their power. And that's the way they are. That's the way it is. But the thing is that they need to make sure that they emphasize more. I'm only more about Nigerians. I'm not about these politicians.
And that is how they will be able to win the hearts of Nigerians.
You can catch up the street, carry your own survey. Ask them, what do they want? How can you better their lives?
It's kind of, how do I put it? Because from the first instant, it's always looked like they don't even have any plan for Nigerians. From the onset, they are just coming in there to grab power and enjoy as much as they can. They are not coming in the first place to Nigerians. So
they during the campaign time, they will promise you all heaven and earth. That's why I said that Nigerians need to start understanding and try to believe what their leaders are telling them. But at the same time, their leaders need to start to keep their promises. The chief of staff to the president is doing his job. All their aim is how to retain their offices. So their master need to retain his position for them to retain their offices.
So it's now up to Nigerians to...
It's up to Nigerians to decide if they want to reward Mr. President again back to Villa another 4 years. It's not an issue of power must remain in the South. Mr. President must complete his 8 years. It's not a hereditary and it's not a mandatory. It's a renewal stuff. After 4 years, then you come back and present your scorecard. Let them mark, let the poor masses, let the people who are suffering, people, Nigerians on the streets. It's not all these politicians. How many votes do they have? When you come out on the street, that's when you will know. You hear people's opinion, know whether they will vote for you or not. If they vote for president to go back for the next 4 years, it's up to him. It's up to them also. Then if they believe that he has not done well, and they will not vote for him, it's still up to the president, it's up to them too.